Yo, what's up Gen Z? Jackson Reed here, your daily dose of real talk about navigating this crazy thing we call life. Today, we're diving deep into something that's seriously important, especially if you're trying to level up in every aspect of your existence, emotional intelligence. Yeah, I know, sounds like some boring self-help mumbo-jumbo, but trust me on this one. Ever felt like a hot mess express? Like your emotions are running the show and you're just along for the wild ride? Well, guess what? You're not alone. We all struggle with managing our feelings sometimes. But here's the thing. Understanding how your brain actually works can be your secret weapon to becoming emotionally intelligent, basically, a master of your own feelings. So, let's break down this whole emotional intelligence thing and see how it applies to you, your friends, and that chaotic world we live in. First things first, EQ isn't about being all sunshine and rainbows. It's about being aware of your emotions, understanding where they come from, and knowing how to handle them, even the messy ones like anger, frustration, or jealousy. Think of it like this. Your brain is a complex machine with different parts controlling different functions. And emotions? They're the fuel that runs that whole system. You've got your amygdala, which is basically the alarm system, going off whenever something triggers fear or anxiety. Then you have the prefrontal cortex, which is the thinking part, trying to process everything and make decisions. The thing is, these two parts don't always play nice together. Sometimes your amygdala goes into overdrive, sending out those stress signals before your prefrontal cortex can even catch up. That's when you end up having those knee-jerk reactions, snapping at a friend or blowing things way out of proportion. But here's the kicker. With emotional intelligence, you learn to tame that beast. You train your prefrontal cortex to take control, think rationally, and respond instead of reacting. It's like learning to ride a roller coaster. At first, it's terrifying, but eventually, you get the hang of it and can even enjoy the thrill. Now, let's talk about empathy. It's not just about saying, sorry, when someone spills their coffee. It's about genuinely understanding how others feel and responding in a compassionate way. Think of all those times you've seen someone struggling online. Maybe they're dealing with cyberbullying or sharing a personal struggle. A little bit of empathy can go a long way, even if you can't personally solve their problems. Sometimes, just acknowledging their feelings and offering support is enough to make a difference. And don't forget about self-regulation. This is all about managing your own emotions so they don't control you. It's like being the CEO of your own emotional world, making conscious decisions about how to respond to situations instead of just letting your feelings take the wheel. Think about it. When you're stressed out, do you curl up in bed and binge watch Netflix? Or do you take a walk, listen to music, or meditate to calm yourself down? Those are all examples of self-regulation in action. Look, I know that life can be overwhelming sometimes, with school, social media, relationships, and everything else going on. But mastering your emotions is like having a superpower. It helps you build stronger relationships, navigate stressful situations with grace, and ultimately live a happier, more fulfilling life. Ever noticed how those influencers who always seem so chill? Yeah, they probably have some serious emotional intelligence skills down pat. They don't let negativity drag them down, they handle criticism like pros, and they radiate positivity even when things get tough. It's not magic, it's all about training your brain to work in your favor. So, how can you start leveling up your EQ? First off, pay attention to your feelings. What triggers them? What are you thinking when you feel certain emotions? Journaling can be a great way to explore this. Then, practice mindfulness. Focus on the present moment and observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment. It's like taking a mental break from the chaos. Finally, don't underestimate the power of self-care. Make time for activities that bring you joy and help you relax, whether it's listening to music, spending time in nature, or just chilling with your besties. Remember, Gen Z, emotional intelligence isn't about being perfect, it's about constantly learning and growing. So, keep practicing, keep experimenting, and keep crushing it. And don't forget to tag me on your TikTok journey. I want to see how you're mastering those feelings like a pro. And if you found this episode helpful, drop a review, share it with your squad, and hit that subscribe button. We're in this emotional roller coaster together, let's ride it out.
This podcast is created with the help of advanced AI to deliver thoughtful affirmations and positive messages just for you.